Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to PEPE update today. So manipulations have actually started one more time, and this is not really good. So PEPE had I thought for a moment, I actually did take a trade in here, and this was a break of a pattern, probably a 4-hour time frame bull flag, and then manipulation started. So this was a move to the upside, a little bit of sideways movement, break to the upside. You can see that retest happened, and we did actually see it pump up to 1434. The technical target, however, this one could have at least happened where we could have seen 1490 and then eventually even get to say 1600. But the thing is, this is really wrong. Doing something where you just pump halfway through and then you go down here, it just it seems as if the pattern's not here to be played anymore, but it's all just a game of stop loss hunting and just manipulating and becoming choppy. So now the only thing you can do is just walk away, not do anything, and cut off your losses, and that's just pretty much what you can do. So then again, there was the retest going up here, and then another retest, right? You had another retest, bounce off here, and then you went down again. So this is just way too much of manipulation right now. That is not good. That is absolutely not good. When you do something like this over and over again, it is just a sign that whatever they're doing is they're just throwing a lot of BS to the traders right now. So it's just better not to do anything right now, because at least for this pattern that we had, this parallel move that we had, we should have at least seen PEPE coming up to 1487. Now, however, there is still a chance of moving up to 1487. I'm not saying it's completely invalidated, because if I just remove maybe some of these trend lines here, I think that this sideways pattern, right, you're still above that particular support area. You're still holding it. So even by default, you're somehow meant to go to 1490. But the way you're making this move right now, the way you're taking a lot of time, I mean, it was just, if you would have been going up to this target, it should have gone from here. This was the retest, and this was the retest that should have pushed PEPE up to that target. Whatever this was stop loss hunting. They just didn't want a lot of people to win, because it was pretty obvious, right? Even Ethereum was up at that time, and still PEPE didn't do anything. Ethereum was moving up, but they didn't match the same move. The move were different. Like Ethereum was moving up, PEPE was pretty sideways. That's when you understand that manipulation is going on. And when you try to, again, I'm going to repeat this, when you just go on and you keep on bouncing on the support over and over and over and over again, that is just not a good sign. But however, we're going to actually stick with the idea that if you come down to 1247, then I think that's just the beginning of a downtrend probably in the market. And I haven't forgot about Bitcoin's 91k CME gap. That's always at the back of my head, but we're going to actually talk about that sometime later on in the future. So that's it for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.